The PlayStation meeting finally came and went, and it was underwhelming. The new PS4 and PS4 Pro have been revealed, but Sony made a mistake by presenting their latest hardware innovations to a room full of sober, sedated press. It was a bit of a bore, really. What's worse, the majority of Sony's target audience were watching a live stream of the event on their 1080p monitors. The true wonder of 4K and high dynamic range was completely lost on those of us who couldn't be there in person to see these games running on Sony's enormous $60,000 panels. Since Sony did such a poor job explaining to the average gamer why it's worth upgrading to the PS4 Pro, it looks like it's up to me to explain why this fugly black box is actually worth your money. PS4 Pro is the perfect solution for gamers looking for a 4K console gaming experience. Now, the new GPU may be more than twice as powerful as its predecessor, but it's not such a brute that it can crank out current-gen games at native 4K. The vast majority of your games will be utilizing a really clever checkerboard rendering technique to upscale your games to dazzling 4K. Now, I know that sounds like some kind of cheap parlor trick, but the results are so good, especially if you have a 4K TV with high dynamic range. Those TVs are stupid expensive right now, but next year they're going to come down in price, and the PS4 Pro will be the console to own. True native 4K gaming with reliable performance is still years away, guys. The PS4 Pro is as future-proof as a console is going to get for now. Hey, don't worry. Those of us still playing in 1080p like peasants are still going to see the benefits and upgrades thanks to PS4 Pro. Advanced anti-aliasing, higher quality effects, enhanced textures, improved frame rates, you name it. There's a long list of previously released games that have already been confirmed for upgrades, including Black Ops 3, The Witness, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Middle-earth, Shadows of Mordor, lots more. Expect your favorite games to look brand new and play better than ever. Exactly what kinds of improvements will be seen is up to the developers, which brings me to my next point. Until now, we've only ever seen 4K upscaling as a software post-processing technique, which is incredibly taxing on performance. The PS4 Pro's 4K checkerboard rendering tech is baked right into the GPU, along with some other hitherto mysterious features. No one knows these games better than their developers, and these devs are being given free reign over the PS4 Pro's extra horsepower. They can use it however they'd like, or if they can't decide on a single upgrade, they can offer a few, as is the case with this next game. To say that Rise of the Tomb Raider's definitive version will be on the PS4 Pro is an understatement. Along with tons of free DLC and a new side story playable in VR, we're actually looking at 3 definitive versions of the game. On PS4 Pro, players will have 3 options when deciding on presentation. You can play this game in brilliant 4K, of course, but you may decide you want to play in 1080p with an unlocked frame rate. Alternatively, you can leave the game in 1080p, locked at 30 frames per second, but with all of the graphical bells and whistles thrown in. We're talking enhanced textures, smoother shadows, rendering passes, better lighting. All of this will bring PS4 Pro owners closer to the high-end PC gaming experience than they previously thought possible. I had a sneaking suspicion that PlayStation VR would benefit greatly from the PS4 Pro's extra horsepower. Now, if you haven't tried it yet, PSVR is amazing, but on a standard PS4, you're going to notice a lot of jaggies and blurriness. With this newer Polaris-based GPU, we're going to see huge improvements thanks to super sampling. Mark Cerny suggested that we could even see frame rate boosts as well, and in VR, frame rate is king. I don't think that the standard PS4 will be worthless when it comes to VR, but if you're an enthusiast, you're definitely going to get the more immersive experience with PS4 Pro. If you're worried about having to leave behind some of your older PS4 games, fear not. Sony has emphasized that the PS4 and PS4 Pro constitute a single platform. All PS4 games will be forward compatible with PS4 Pro even if they're not receiving an upgrade. The latest firmware update will make transferring all of your data, games, and saves a breeze. Just connect your 2 consoles via Ethernet cable and you're good to go. The Last of Us in 4K. Uncharted 4 running smoother than ever and with a transformative facelift. For many of you, those are the only words you needed to hear in order to decide that the PS4 Pro is exactly what you've been waiting for. Sony's Inhouse Studios are going to do incredible things with this technology. We cannot wait to see what this holiday and 2017 have in store for us. Now bring on an enhanced Bloodborne running at a solid, unbreakable 30 frames per second, and you can have all of my money. PS4 Pro will be here in less than 2 months. At $400, we think it's a stellar upgrade, but we want to know what you think. Drop us a line in the comments and let us know why you will or won't be upgrading to the Pro. For all of the latest PS4 Pro coverage, as well as great features, reviews, and exploits, come see us at cheatcc.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Matthew Hayes. I'll see you guys next time.